Welcome to Build Your Pathway to Success from High School to College. Thank you for joining Oldfield Planners Incorporated, Building Your Pathway to Success After High School Information Session. Oldfield Planners Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is driven around health literacy, promoting post-secondary education, and directing scholars to resources for higher education. Our mission explains the reason for this information session, which is to arm you with information so that you can access the needed resources to propel you towards success. We have curated the information session and website resources for parents and students grade 9 through 12 to accomplish three things. 1, to inform you on the process. 2, identify needed tools. And 3, act as a guide along the pathway for a successful journey from high school to college or any post-secondary school of your choice. When preparing for a trip, you begin with deciding on a destination. You make arrangements for getting to the destination, packing your bags with needed supplies, and plan what you will do or accomplish when you get there. The college prep session objectives are to share concise information and prompt early preparation. Yogi Berra, a famous Yankee manager, said, "If you don't know where you're going, you might wind up someplace else." Confucius, a philosopher, says, "I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand." You will remember less than 10% of what's presented. Therefore, create task lists and check off completed actions. One reason that flying is the safest way to travel is because the entire crew complete a checklist before each flight. Form a habit of writing down tasks and checking them off. Your smartphone and your virtual assistant can do this for you. You will have a list of things to do for each grade 9 through 12 after this presentation. We have assembled for you a collection of 5 tools for your journey called a Pathway to Success Toolkit. Your toolkit contains carefully chosen, thoughtfully organized items that provides practical advice, guidance, and information. The college prep session objectives are to share concise information and prompt early preparation. At the end of this session, you will have learned, for grades 9 through 12, the timeline on what to do and when to do it, where to get reliable information online, in addition to information from your counselor and your parents, tools to use to build successful outcomes that are such things as physical checklists, reliable information, understanding the rules of the game, your knowledge, attitude, and beliefs, and to take the idea of attending college from a static photo in a frame and turn it into a movie. And a movie, of course, is multiple frames with actions. Your toolkit will contain these key items, all in your bag for the journey from high school to college. They are good grades, your goals, and your goals are where you see yourself and what you will be doing in 4 years, in 5 years, in 8 years, and beyond. funds for your college education, or any post-secondary school, whether or not it's a technical school or skilled trade school. You will have organized information for your college application, which are well-prepared essays for your applications and your scholarships, and the results of either your SAT or your ACT scores. Based upon your goals and career choices, you will have also selected at least 2 post-secondary schools that you will most likely get accepted to. And you will have at least 5 post-secondary schools that you are aspiring to attend. So now, let's recap. Reach into your toolkit and use these items. These are your things: good grades, your career path, funds for your education, identified post-secondary schools, and your college application requirements, which are the college entrance exams and your college essay. For now, let's just focus on the grades timeline. That is the when you will be accomplishing or performing certain activities. Each of these 5 areas will be discussed individually, beginning with the next slide. Grades 9 through 12. Explore career path through online surveys, internships, enrichment programs, and volunteer work. These will help you develop and refine your goals around where you see yourself and what you will be doing in the years following high school. Remember, you are investing $30,000 to $50,000 per year in yourself. What will you earn when you finish your studies? If you have loans, will you be able to repay them? Grades 11 and 12, funding your education, will make you begin to think about where money will come from. You and your family finances, financial aid, grants and scholarships, and loans. Grade 11, prep for your SAT, ACT, college entrance exam if they are required. Practice writing your college application essay. Grades 11 and 12. Select the post-secondary school relative to your goals and your career path and financial ability. Practice, 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 and finalize your college essay. Grade 12. Grade 12, there is a workbook that I will ask you and your parents to download. And it's called the Workbook for Success for grade 12. And it is a week by week, month by month activities and checklists to ensure all items are completed for your entry into college or any post-secondary school. Now we will focus on the where. Where do you go to explore career path? These 4 links will provide extremely important information in helping you to formulate and envision your future. You will continue to explore your career aspirations for grades 9 through 12. Your goals are your compass, your North Star. Use these links to help you visualize your future. The first link is My Next Move. Can help you find out what your interests are and how they relate to the world of work. You can find out what you like to do. It helps you to decide on what kinds of careers you might want to explore. The next link is Career One Stop. That is the interest assessment. Matches your interests to careers. You answer 30 short questions by saying how much interest you have in different activities. These answers create your interest profile. Then you will see a list of careers that are good matches for your unique interest profile. From there, you can explore the careers on your list of matches. You can learn about the outlook, that is new job opportunities expected for jobs in that field, average pay, and the typical education needed. The next link is Interest Profiler Short Form. It's a checklist of work activities to help you find your top 3 interest area. The last link is the cross-functional skills. And these are abilities that you have learned that will enable you to perform activities across various jobs and various careers, and include such things as problem solving. Are you able to solve novel and ill-defined problems in a real-world setting? Are you able to use relevant information to develop and evaluate options and implement solutions? Another skill is resource management. Are you able to manage your finances? You're beginning to learn this now by looking for funding for your education. Are you able to allocate resources or distribute resources efficiently without wasting it? Another skill is social skills. Can you coordinate, instruct, negotiate, and persuade people? Are you able to work with other people to achieve goals? Another cross-functional skill is systems skills. Are you able to see the big picture, to understand and monitor and improve systems? Are you able to arrange and organize and be able to judge how those changes will affect the overall function and outcome of the things that you are changing or implementing? For example, if you change the student-teacher ratio from 20:1 to 50:1, what would the system's effect be? The last example is technical skills. Are you able to design, set up, or operate and correct malfunctions involving applications of machines or technological systems? These are just a few examples of what you will learn when you take the cross-functional skills online survey. Now let's take a deeper dive into funding your education. Everyone can access a college education. There are available resources from multiple areas where you can be able to access and afford a college education. Let's begin with finding where you begin. Use the Federal Student Aid Estimator to compare the cost of specific colleges and estimate your financial aid eligibility. Don't know where to start? The place to start is begin with the free application for federal student aid, and that is called the FAFSA. You will come to learn about this over the course of your college career. You go to the U.S. Department of Education Federal Student Aid website, and it will provide a plethora of great information. In the fall, that's September, October of your senior year, of your junior and senior year, attend financial aid sessions at your school and talk with your school counselor. When to apply for financial aid, you apply when you're in the 12th grade. The FAFSA opens October 1 of your senior year. Federal aid is awarded on a first-come, first-served basis, so be sure to complete the FAFSA as early as possible. You can visit the website for tips on filling out the FAFSA. Completing the FAFSA is the first step in receiving financial aid. The application is used by the U.S. Department of Education to determine your expected family contribution, that's called your EFC, based upon provided financial information that you and your parents provide on the form. Your EFC score is the amount the federal government expects you to contribute toward the cost of college and helps determine how much you qualify for in financial aid. Based upon this information, your college financial aid office produces your financial aid package detailing your financial aid award and how much you will be expected to pay out of pocket. Other sources of funding include applying for grants and scholarships. The New York State Higher Education website, or if you're attending from another state, if you're attending the session from another state, go to your state higher education website in order to find out more information regarding grants, scholarships, and awards. It will also have information on special programs such as the federal grants, the federal Pell grants, the Teach America grants, and federal work study. And there is also a link that you can go to Big Future and search for scholarships. You enter your information to find matches for over 6,000 programs, totaling over $4 billion scholarship dollars annually. So again, college is affordable and accessible to all who will seek into finding the appropriate funding for getting a higher education. Now I'm going to talk a bit about selecting post-secondary schools and learning how to write a strong essay. A post-secondary school can be a college, it can be a technical school, it can be a skills trade school, any school where you will be able to receive federal financial aid will require a FAFSA form completion. So whether or not it's a college, a technical school, or a skilled trade school. You select your post-secondary school based upon your goals and career interests. And that is why your goals, what you want to do, how you see your future is so important. Your essay, your college essay. What the college want to see in your college essay is they want to see what you're interested in outside of the classroom. They want to see a well-written essay with no grammatical or spelling errors. It must be typed and not handwritten. Most of all, they want to see who you are and how you describe your interests and feelings. They want to learn more about what it is that is important to you and how you are unique and what you will bring to their college community. I will talk more about the college entrance exam after the next slide. In grade 12, you can see yourself stepping from high school into a new environment, whether or not you're going directly into college or into the work world. This is where you will transition to doing something new and different, and that will contribute to establishing your future as an adult. I want you and your parents, student and parents, to download the workbook for Success, which is a step-by-step guide of activities and checklists to keep you on task for your post-secondary school destination. The workbook has 4 areas, and that it focuses on activity of what you should be doing the summer before senior year, what you should be doing during the academic year, what you will be doing the summer after graduation, and it has a section on the college application workbook in order to keep you on track and on task. Now let's turn our attention to the college entrance exam. Every college does not require the college entrance exams, so for each college that you're applying to, you want to check each college requirements. Both the ACT and SAT are college entrance exams, and they can be used for admission to any college or university in the U.S. Some schools prefer one test over the other, but there are official conversion tables that colleges use to translate between an ACT and an SAT score. You want to select which exam that you're going to focus on taking, and you want to use resources. Resources for entrance exams can be expensive, but there are free resources. And you want to use the free resources to practice, practice, practice. The ACT, or the American College Test, the composite score for that test, the highest total score is 36. And there is an ACT Academy, a free online test preparation resource. And I will provide the attendees the link. The SAT, or the Scholastic Assessment Test, the score is between 200 to 800 for each section, with a total score from 400 to 1600. And the SAT has partnered with Khan Academy to provide free online SAT exam preparation. There's also an AP test or advanced placement test for any AP courses that you are taking, and that test is taken in the month of May at the completion of each AP course. Scores of 3, 4, or 5 have the potential of earning you college credits. And of course, the more college credits that you earn before you get to college, the less you are required to do in college, and it will help to reduce the cost of your college education. Some additional details about the college entrance exams. The ACT has 4 sections of multiple choice questions in English, math, reading, and science, plus an optional writing section. Again, your composite score on the average of the 4 sections, with the highest score being 36. The SAT tests are reading, answers multiple choice questions, writing, and language, where you edit written sample grammar and sentence structure. Math, both calculator and no calculator sections, and the score ranges again from 200 to 800 for each section, with a total score ranging from 400 to 1600. And again, with the advanced placement tests, if you receive a score of 3, 4, or 5, you have the potential of earning college credits.